how I really honed my energy skills was when I was first engaged, and that would have been around 10 years ago now or more, when I was engaged by a tribe, a matriarchal tribe that practiced voodoo, black magic, dark magic, curses. And at the time, the matriarch, who was the leader, she was dying and a new leader was taking her place, and they engaged me to keep them safe, basically, to do energy work to support them in thwarting the attempt of almost like a coup, these people that were trying to take over, and they didn't like that this new leader was coming into play. And that really thrust me into this different world. You know, it to us in the Western world, it feels almost make-believe. It feels like we're out of a movie. That how can this be happening in the modern world today? You know, I'm talking about crazy things like them trying to attack these people with machetes, and they bury bones and dead animals and do all these sorts of curses with blood and everything and bury it. And to us, it seems fantastical. But to them who had practiced this way of living for hundreds of years, if not more, and that was just a way of life to them. This is how they did life. And so that really thrust me into this new world of, wow, these energies really exist, and I have to learn how to master protecting myself, because once they knew I existed as well, how did they know I existed? Well, I would tell the leader where certain things were buried, that they'd done voodoo magic on, and then they dug them up in the areas I told them, and they found certain things. And then the shamans became aware that I existed, and so were throwing all sorts of energy my way. And so I had to learn very quickly how to adapt, how to protect myself fully, how to change energies, transform them very, very quickly. And it really kept me on my toes, and everything, it really felt through that time. I did that for about probably 4 years. And at the time it felt fantastical. It felt surreal that this, you know, this tribe existed for starters, very ancient secret tribe that the Western world never knew about. And here I was, this woman living in Australia, a very white modern life, you know, married with children, and here I was with this this tribal people, and really getting to dive deep into their way of living and what was real to them. And what that really showed me was that we manifest these energies through our thoughts and beliefs 100 times over. For someone who's just living in a very normal, ordinary world, we would be thinking, you know, this is crazy talk. And yet people were killed or harmed through these energies, through this voodoo, through this black magic. And why? Because if you have enough people believing something to be true, and you have enough emotional charge around something, and they're all sending it towards this thing, and then they add in, you know, they've got the shamans, and they know how to walk between spirit worlds, and they know how to do all these fantastical things, and you add in their brand of magic as well, you are going to manifest exactly what they're all placing that charge on. And that's what I really got to see very quickly. It opened my eyes to the truth and the knowing that we live in a world that we don't understand. There are many different things happening all the time, and that we don't understand the power that we hold with our energy. You know, when we say harsh words to people, when we really send anger towards someone, that we can't see the energetic damage perhaps we're doing, if we have enough charge behind something that can really has the power to harm, to shift, to change that person's reality. And then if we flip the coin and we go, well, if we have enough charge and we have enough energy and we're directing it in a really powerful healing way, wow, what incredible change we can make. And so here I was there, the flip of their coin. I was on the opposite side of their coin, working for good, working to support, working to counteract the negative, dark, destructive energies of that group of people that were trying to harm this beautiful matriarchal tribe. And so I got to be that flip of the coin for them, and then I got to see the other side of that coin, which was the destructive forces, how we can wield energy in a powerful way for good or a powerful way for destruction. And sometimes destruction is necessary because I've also got to see that it's not a case of all this even good and bad or evil and positivity and all this kind of thing. It's just a neutral energy. It's just how you want to direct it, the intention you have behind it. You can direct a lot of energy towards something to destroy a pattern or a program that's affecting a person. You can put a huge amount of energy towards that and it be something, a force for real good and change and transformation. And then you can also put a lot of force towards something to harm and to bring down. So it all starts with the same energy, but it's really in how we direct it with our intention and the charge we put behind it. It's kind of like a knife is just a knife and you can use it to cut your toast, or you can also stab someone with it, and it really is the intention behind something, that tool, that process, as to the outcome that you get. So that's where I really got to hone my skills in an incredible way that I feel very blessed to have been thrust into that world, and that I got to see how to really transform energy and create with it in a way that most people would never get to do.